What is up, my incredible, amazing YouTube friends? Welcome back to the sickest garage here on the platform. My name is B. This is the P4S Detailing Studio, and we are here with a 2008-9-ish Ford Expedition, and I am so excited. The customer actually said that this is a hunting vehicle and that their spouse won't ride in it anymore because it's too dirty, and it's definitely got some usage. Has over 200,000 miles. I'm so pumped to detail it. Let's get into it. It's gonna be so sick. So sick. I love dirty details. So the floor of the garage is absolutely thrashed. I had to go do a bunch of stuff at my buddy's farm the other night, last night actually, and apparently they had spilled a bunch of manure. They were gonna spread it on the fields, but one of the gates was open on the trailer and it spilled all over the road. And both my beautiful bride, as she drove up to pick up the boys for me, and myself in the Jeep, we all drove through that fresh manure out of the manure pit. And so the garage stunk real bad. I washed the vehicles a little bit. I mean, I just washed them quickly because I had to get to this, but there was a consequence. This is not disappointing so far. The wheels turned out pretty awesome. The drums inside, I'd have to take the wheels off to actually get it good. And at 200,000 miles, the customer just wants it super clean, but that's not the priority. Let's pre-wash, and this is gonna be transformative. I think it's a pearlescent white, it appears to be. Let's get this layer of ick off and see what color it truly is. Gas X, in case this detail gives you a tum-tum ache. %, spot on. It is kind of that pearlescent white. I don't think it's metallic, but it's that like creamy white. Really pretty color. Now it looks great. I'm pumped to get it washed, hand washed, and especially the Decon. I think all the rest of these steps are gonna be sick. This is definitely definitely a fun detail. Hand washing, super sick. I've got to be really careful when doing a physical decon. It's going to need it, but the trim pieces, I mean, this thing is 15, 16 years old, and it definitely has 200,000 miles. So the physical decon, I'm not going to go crazy on it, but the chemical decon is going to help to kind of bridge that gap. Pretty pumped with how the cleaning turned out. Let's protect it really quick. Well, the customer, thank heavens, did not fib, and it is dirty. The exterior is okay, it's just a little bit muddy, but a ton of contamination. I was really careful because the paint is in pretty rough shape. Didn't want to break or chip it off at all, but inside is going to be sick. The interior is going to be so much fun. We only have 2 rubber floor mats in the front passenger and driver seat. Well, seat, footwell, whatever. And that's it. And then we're going to do the carpets. Again, this doesn't have to be perfect according to the customer, but we're going to get it up to my standards, at least really close to my standards. As the air compressor was compressing the air, it made me think of the other day I went to detail and the air compressor ran for what seemed like ages. Turns out it was actually the release valve in the, under the tank for the water. It was open apparently, so it was just filling up the garage with compressed air. Super lame. This is gonna be sick. Let's go to work. Another couple fun facts. These seats are, I don't know if the wiring's bad, but up goes down on one, up goes up on the other. So it's kind of fun. Had to figure that out, but I usually just use the Tornador on back of seat carpet like this. Because of the level, the soil level on this, I'm actually gonna vacuum first, then hit it with the Tornador, then probably vacuum again. And then catch a lot of flack because people hate my method. Huh, don't care. I just got my butt kicked. These rear seats wouldn't actually raise up. The buttons, it just was not working. So I assisted them a little bit, had to get creative. But once I got them lifted up, I'm not going to put them down again. I'm scared that they're never going to come back up. So yeah, super nervous, but they're up, which is great. Time to play Guess That Personal Defense round. What do we think? It's a 9. So vacuuming was super sick, so much dust in there. It went really, really well. I now am going to extract. The customer does not want Herculean effort. They just wanted kind of a touch up, a quick cleaning. So we're not going to take the seats out or anything. We're just gonna get it super duper clean, but not, we're not gonna spend 16 hours extracting, which we probably maybe could. I don't know, it's pretty dirty. I realized I didn't word this very well a minute ago. What I meant when I said I wasn't gonna go crazy with the effort at the customer's request is sometimes I can use a steam cleaner and spend a ton of time on carpets and a couple other places, and the customer just really, they're like, look, just get it clean. Don't go crazy on it, we just want it clean. They stated that a few times, so that's what I'm doing. Because of those, another two tight things. One, look the difference between the left side of the driver's side and the passenger side of the car. Even though we're not going absolutely bonkers with the effort, look how amazing that carpet looks. Ooh, really loving the transformation. There are some stains that are never gonna come out, but hey, it happens. In the trunk, we're going to just extract the seats sitting up rather than laying them down, just because I'm really worried about those seats not coming back up. Don't want it to happen. So some fearless leader the other day led his family down the wrong path, trying to save time on a hike. I actually wasn't trying to save time on a hike. I was trying to avoid hiking up a death ravine, and we ended up hiking down and up and down and up the same death ravine that I wanted to avoid hiking up only once. So after we got home, I had to bust out or take out the steam cleaner, fill it up, and I had to steam clean 5 pairs of shoes four pairs of shoes, sorry, because they were so muddy. In, out, the soles were bad. I wiped them off in the mud puddle as much as I could, but it was not enough. Let's protect all the plastics and the leather really fast with Compressor. I would, of course, like to take some time to thank the customer. Thank you, epic customer, for bringing me this amazing expedition. It was an expedition. Pun. Hope you liked the video. Hope you liked the detail. Bye. Detail was so sick. Really appreciate the customer bringing it over. This was so much fun to do. It was dirty. It took me a lot longer than I anticipated. Way too long. Nah, long enough.